Hello people, for this fight I'm just going to run you through a few little tactics and little cool things that I did to nail this kill on the hardest difficulty. It's a little bit of a easy mode just to skip all the failures and stuff I've done. As you can see at the top, I did 29 pulls of this from start to finish and ended up nailing it on the 29th kill. So I'm not going to bore you with all the failed attempts, but I have learned a little bit of like tricks of the trade, and I'm going to tell you here. Let's get into it. Just a little tip I have is to keybind the interaction button onto your keybind key. The keybind is actually set up to F at the moment, but what we're going to do is we're going to go into options. Then down below is interact with target. This is what you're looking for, the F. And you have got to click something on the interact key. It's actually on controls. You can just go to controls and type in interact with target, which is F. It normally is F, but this is what you want to enable. You want to enable the interact key. So every time you press F, it will interact with like an NPC, or in this case the bombs. The bombs is the main issue, and so you're not just like trying to find the button, trying to click the bombs. All you have to do is spam the button and you will kick the bombs into the crowd. Now for in this fight, people, the ads are the major concern. If you leave these ads up, they are going to send out like streaks of light, which obviously then they release a big cannonball. And this does really hurt. It probably takes about 75% health, so you probably can tank one. But if you leave the ads up, there's going to be like 5 streams of it. They're going to get quicker. There's more ads are going to come. So the ads are the main issue that you want to deal with. The boss doesn't really do that much damage. When he's jumping, he's casting while doing it, so you can just move out of this. In this fight, there's just a lot of things to dodge. They're not instant killers, apart from like the front run and stuff, and I think the jump is an instant killer as well. But if you've got Bran on healing, then yeah, you can deal with some of the damage. But the ads need killing, and the bombs, if left unattended, they will blow up and leave a massive AoE on the ground. So you do need to either, once you've dealt with the ads, you can kick the ball away from you if it's not too crowded, just so it gives you that little bit more space to maneuver the boss in case anything does happen. If you stick to the left, keep the ads towards the gates, right at the edges. I will touch on this a little bit more, but if you keep them there, then obviously they will drop together. If you keep it like mid-section, the ads can spawn all the way around the arena, which makes it a lot more difficult to try and maneuver the boss, and obviously to drop the balls and stuff. Obviously the AoE you don't want to stand in. There's a lot of AoE on the ground that you need to move out of. The major concern for the boss itself is a shield. He's going to shield up, and if you don't DPS the shield down, cast get to 0, he will heal. He'll heal, and then the fight just becomes unbearable. There's no recovery from this. He will heal to full. So yeah, if he heals, just die, restart, try again. One thing to point out with the ads, once the balls drop, if you've got all 5 ads to sat there, try and aim for like the inner ads instead of the outer, because if you aim for like the second to the right and they're all lined up and you hit the ball, it will do spread damage, so it will take out 3 ads instead of like 1. Obviously when they die, the range on the bombs aren't very big, so you'll have to nuke the other ads with the other balls, but it just saves you messing about. The time is critical on this purely because of all the AoE damage that's on the floor. So yeah, you just want to try and deal with the ads as quickly as possible, and then you're free reign then on the boss. But yeah, if the boss drops oil, so he'll drop oil at the end of the cast of the shield, so you'll deal with the shield, and then once he's ended the cast, he'll drop oil. Move the boss away, even if it's like at the other end of the arena. Make sure you just drag him over there. He does sometimes like glitch and aim for Bran to jump, so it kind of puts you out of position. You will get this constantly through the fight until they obviously fix it. But yeah, it's nothing too hard to deal with, but it's just one of them things that you've got to be prepared for. Last but not least is obviously your buffs. I went in fully potted, fed up, and personally I was a paladin, so I didn't have heroism. So if you haven't got heroism and you're struggling with the shield, there is a set of drums you can get from the auction house. They are pretty expensive, but it gives you like a little haste buff, which is heroism. I hope this helps people, and I did it in 29 tries. Let me know what you do in the comments below. If you did like the video, people, please do like and subscribe. It does help me as a creator. And if you want to catch me live on Twitch or TikTok, I do go live every Tuesday, Friday, and Saturday at 7 PM. Have a good one, guys, and I'll see you in the next one.